Hey everyone, this is Idan here again. Thank you that you're here and you're watching my video. I hope it will be useful for you and you will enjoy to watch it. Today I want to share some intro music and it's changing to action in the end. Most of the music generally, it's all the time start with with soft section, and there it start to be grow and build more and more. So the same always with everyone, especially if you're creating music for trailers or soundtracks or so many things like this. All the time it start a bit soft, a bit if it's dark music. So again, it starts something like more um, soft and quiet, and not it's not start with the big part of the music. Sometimes yes, but most of the time there's some intro, no matter which style you're doing. Also with songs, for example. Also songs start soft. In the end, it's the end of the song, the epic spot. So the same thing. So in music, especially if you're creating for soundtracks or for trailers of stuff like this, I think the intro is very important. Like he's have to catch the ears of the someone that listen to your music and to want to create to listen to the rest. So I think the intro have to be very interesting, very, very that someone that will connect to it. Um, so the intro is something very important. I think you're supposed to think about your intro and also the melody of the intro. And also most of the time, not most of the time, but a lot of times, the melody of the intro, it's, repeat in the section, in the rest of the music. So the intro have to be interesting, have to catch people inside. And today I want to share some intro with some, just action rhythm in the end. And then I show you with what I used and how I did it. So let's listen to it first. All right, one sec. Let's see if it's open. Yeah, this is also open. All right, let's listen to the music. One sec. Sorry, one sec. Let me check something here because um, there's something here very high. One sec. Weird, it looks fine. Very weird. Let's put it a bit like that. Okay, let's do it again. Sorry about that. Let's listen. All right. All right. Yeah, still something with the bass was a bit high for me, this, but never mind. So, as you can see, I hope I success to catch a bit your ears, like to make a bit the intro something interesting, like something that catch the brain or catch the ears. I hope I success to do it here, and if yes, that's the good things, because then you don't want to stop. Like it started in some way that maybe you don't want to, to um, never mind. I don't remember the name in English, but you don't want to stop. And again, I hope I success to do it with you or with this music, but this is the most important thing, I think. I think if you catch someone, this is very important to the rest of your music. And especially if in the future, like you're using this music to somewhere, like some project, so of course it will be very useful to the project. So let's see, first of all, here the start, the beginning. Here are used with pads. Some very nice, very soft pad. I show you from where I took it. It's from a library that calling slow, sorry, if I remember right. One sec, it's loading. Yeah, so it's from Slow. It's very, very beautiful library, by the way, for pads and soft sounds. I like this library. And here, one more pad. And this one I took for Audio Imperia. Alright, also nice pad. And here also very, very beautiful sound. It's very deep. I like deep sounds. And this one I use with Diva. Diva also really recommended. There is so many electric sound, and I love to work with them. All right, here full strings. And these full strings I took from this is from Arctic Strings. And here, as you can see, there's not so much bass. I cut a bit in the middle, a bit from the bass, and also from the high. Sometimes, when I'm using with instruments that with a lot of bass, so I like to cut them, that I don't like to hear the high notes and not the low notes, and I try to make balance between them. I show you later exactly for what I mean. Here there is high strings, high strings from string ensemble, native instrument. Here one violin, one more violin from Cinematic Studio Strings. This one. This one I love to use when I want to play fast notes. This is for string chamber of Spitfire. Very, very. I love to work with them almost with all my music that I'm creating. If it's soft, if it's action, I really love to use them. Also viola from Cinematic Studio Strings, cello from Cinematic Studio Strings. And this is double. Here it's my voice. I record my voice. Here Also, I create some sound effects with my hands. I'll show you later. This is sound effects with my legs. Yeah, sometimes I use my body like an instrument. It's nice. Basses from also Cinematic Studio Strings. Low staccato, this is from Act 1. Beautiful. Horns from Native Instrument also. Horns ensemble, brass ensemble. And trumpet. Sorry, here it's without volume. One sec. Let me see why I'm not hearing this sound. That's what was a bit weird when I listened to the music. That's why it was a bit something missing in my ears, but let's see why. One sec. I'm just checking something quick because there's no reason. Okay. I can see what's going on here. Here it's working and here it's not. One sec. Okay, never mind. I'll check it later. But here it was trumpet from Lumina. Also, I really love to use with these trumpets. One sec, let me close this and maybe now to see if it's working. No, very interesting. So, one sec, let me fix it because I don't like when something missing. So I just let me reload again. I took it from here, trumpet, let me see, instrument, sorry, legato, and let's upload this one. Okay, now let's wait a bit. I hope it's not going to make troubles here. Yeah, it's loading. Yeah, so we'll wait until we wait about this. I try to show you after because, again, people ask me all the time. They don't ask me, they tell me, I'm using the same instrument from the same library you're using, and still it sounds different. Like when I'm using it, it sounds very, basic and not so realistic, and you're using the same instrument, the same library, and it sounds more realistic. So what I'm supposed to do? So it's very, funny question, but interesting and important. Why it's funny? Because, yeah, I know sometimes people can use the same instrument and it sounds different. And I tell you this, a couple of things that you have to understand. First of all, effects, it's something important. And EQ, it's something important. For me, I can say I'm not using so much effects like reverb and, EQ, sometimes delay, but reverb and EQ, it's important for me. Sometimes I'm using two kinds of reverb in the same channel, but also you have to understand that really important the melody. I mean, not every melody you can do with every instrument. That's my opinion. I mean, sometimes I can play some melody with some strings, but different melody I can't use with the same string because it's not sound so realistic or so matching. You have to make research in all your libraries and to think what is the best for your melodies, because again, I'm not using with all my music with the same strings, with the same brass, with the same. So sometimes if you're using the instrument I'm using, so maybe for your specific music, for your specific melody, you're supposed to choose something different. And this thing, I think, with your ears, and if you know all your instruments in your computer, I think slowly, you will know exactly which instrument to use, from which library to take it, and what is the best for your music, for your melodies, because everything it's important. Everything is important, if it's the effects, if it's the instrument, and if it's your brain, the way you play it, and the way you write the music. So it's everything. So don't compare with my music or with someone else's music, because all the time it's different. It's different. And think right now, if you have some guitar, but you have two players, and one player playing amazing with your guitar, and when you're playing, it sounds shit, because you're supposed to practice, and you're supposed to know exactly how to make the sound beautiful from your guitar. So it's about everything. So try more and more, and to think, and to make research in your computer, research with your brain. What is the best for your music? What is your best for your melodies? And again, effects. Reverb, I love to use with a lot of reverb. Not a lot when I'm into wet, but a lot like to play with it, and to cut them, and to design them. For me, reverb is very important. So, yeah, right now the trumpet is working. Yeah, so now it's annoying, because now we have two trumpets, and you didn't listen to it before, but never mind. So we have trumpet. Let's listen only for the trumpet here, that maybe now we can... Bad note in the middle. All right, so this is what's trumpet from Lumina here. Beautiful trumpets that I love to work with them. Let me see from where I took it. This is, I don't remember all the time I forget the name of the library, but I'm sure most of you know this library. So the trumpet is from here. All right, so this is a trumpet, and here, this is, I just took brass effects, and I made export for that. I took it from Arc 3, right? And I made export for that with reverb, nice. Trombones from Trailer Strings. And Action 1 staccatos. Yeah, nice. And Sub Boom, took it from Spitfire Albion 2, Lorgia. And percussion from Strike Force. Right, and Epic Drums. Epic Drums, just show you what is this. This is the Epic Drums. Okay, then we have big drums. This one I also took from Arc. This is from Arc 1 of Metropolis. Toms from Epic Toms. I can play with it in hours. Choice. This is choice with brass. This is from Orchestra Ensemble. Orchestra Ensemble, the red version, not the green one. And these effects. These are used for there in the middle, like to help with the basses. Let me put with this one, for example. Listen to it. Just to bring more impact to the percussions. And this is from, don't remember already, so let's see. This is from, this is from Analog Strings. Some strings. So just use them to make some impact. This is from Audio Imperia. You can find so many like this there. Spiccato high strings from Arc 1. And this is some effects, whoosh bangs, booms, and stuff like this from some samples. And that's it. This is some sound I use in the start. Just make a bit, interesting atmosphere. Also this one. This is from Zebra. That's it. Okay, now let's see. So the beginning, we have this one with this effects. Let's see. And the sub. All right, here the violins and the viola with the cello. All right, let's just listen only to them. Here we have just high strings, in the background. And here, let's make it a bit small. Yeah. Here, this is violin too. You know what? Let's listen to it separately. And with modulation, of course. Now the viola coming to help. And the cello. And here, my voice. Yeah, I'm not a singer and I don't have so much beautiful voice, but sometimes when it's with so many instruments, I'm also fine. And the horns also here together, something under, and also the basses with one note. So all of them together, brings nice harmonic. And here, one more cello. Yes, and together with the strings, the full strings. One sec, let's see only solo the strings, the full strings. And all the strings together with the full strings get all the harmonic together. Now, I didn't finish it yet, so here, actually, I'm supposed to bring in the second part to put more basses, to bring more harmonics, maybe with tuba and maybe with more basses, like this, the second section, because if you can hear, it's more mid and high, and in situation like this, if you bring to the harmonic more basses after in the second part, so you feel, very wide sounds and very beautiful harmonic. I still didn't do that. I will do that, but let's continue here with all the pads. All right. And together with all of this melody, here we have the fourth trumpet from the Lumina. And one more trumpet together. And yeah, now most of the time my tip or my way, if I'm using instrument like something dominate, like this trumpet for example, now it sounds like solo, because sometimes it's playing the same notes, but for me all the time I like to choose, if something solo, I like to choose more instruments from different library, and it's like, for me, it's to make romance, like think that right now lovers, couples, all the time nice to see and to watch it. So it's the same thing for me. All the time I try to think about two players, that if right now there's some melodies, think that right now it's one player play it or two. And when it's two, it's like to make romance between them. This is my philosophy. I don't know how to say it in English, but it's my way how I think about it. I won't feel it when I'm playing. Like when I'm creating something, all the time I try to imagine the players. Like if it's with the cello, so I'm imagining the players do that. So it's the same thing. If sometimes there's some melodies, I'm trying to imagine a couple of people or two people playing that, and then you can see the romance between them, the romance between the players, and for me, it's helping to make more emotions when I'm playing. So this is my way. You don't have to do that. Like, this is the thing that helped for me to work. That's it. Then it's the parts of the percussions. So let's see. First of all, here we have strike force with fade in, and together with this from Epic Drums. Yes, and also the big drums. All right, and then this is okay. Here, the choice with the brass. And here, this thing, if you remember. Okay. And here it is, fade in of staccato. Okay, and also with the action strike. Nice. And here we have basses. And also the trumpets playing together with them. And also horns coming here in the end. Yes, and here, like I said, if I took this one and that one. Okay, now let me. So here I just record myself do like this with the tempo, and I just do on my legs, like, tapping claps on my hand or my legs. So this is the results. Don't afraid to do that. Yeah, sometimes I record so many things in my room. I'm trying to finding some stupid things to make noises, to make sounds. It's nice, it's interesting. I think also it's very important. Like, it's give you something original, like something just only you can do. Here it's only percussions, but yeah, most of the time I have so many instruments and
11.
Or I'm take bottles and stuff and glass and so many things that I'm play with it. Some toys. So yeah, this is my hands with all the percussions like this. Yes, what more we have here? Like I said, here it's only, effects like stuff like this. And we have more things. No, here we have the high violin. And that's it. Yeah, so this is all the back section. Alright, so that's it. But from this video, I want that you take more the things about the intro. Because right now, it's not finished, so it's only I have the intro here and the rhythm, the action, and now if you remember the intro, let me go back for one sec. Alright, so then with all the pa 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 pam pa 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 pam pa 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 pam, then I can make ta ta pa pa pam. So then the intro, it's good things like to get you inside, to make people to start to love it, then to make it more interesting, and then when it's come again, it's more interesting to the ears. But so it's important that for me that the intro will be interesting. So let me take, for example, one sec, the big. Da, 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 ba, ba, ba. All right, that's what I meant to say. So that's it. I think. Let me see if I didn't forget something. No, I show everything, and yes, I'll continue this, and I'll see what will be with it. I have something in my brain. I hope to make it like I hear it in my head. And that's it. If you have some question, all the time, of course, you can send me messages. You can leave comments here. If you like this video, make like. It's help for me with my videos. And that's it. I'm trying to think if I forgot something here. No, I see all the channels, and yeah, I showed everything. But if not, if you have questions again, you know what? By the way, before I finish, I just want to show you here, for example, I use with Valhalla, and watch how much reverb I'm using here, and it's not sound so wet. And think right now there is some more instruments, all right, that if I use with 50%, it's too much. Like it will be so much reverb. But sometimes that's the thing. Use with your ears, because every instrument is totally different. Like or the way you play it. Because if right now I was playing something fast, so it was like like too much mess, like so many sounds, and if you play something with so much reverb. But if you do it slow, if your melody is slow and you're using right with the modulation and with the volume, so the reverb it's not make so mess with all the sounds. So play with it, it's important. And sometimes I want to show you, if I find this, like when you know what one more thing that most of the people don't like to do. They think it's like it's not good to do it, but I like to do it. I'm putting also effects on my master, and here, for example, I also put reverb. And let me see if I put it here. No, I just want to show you. All right, here. Yes. Which channel is this? This is the percussion strike force. Only with this one I did. Okay, so here I put two kind of reverb. One I took whole, and the second one with Valhalla I just open the hole. Like I give more space to this hole. And like I said, there is no rules. some people can say, but this is the color of the river. Why are you supposed to put more? Because there is no rules. If it sounds good to me, so it sounds good to me. And do whatever. Make your draw here, because this is your art, and do it like you want, do it like you think. This is your story, this is your film, so do it with not to think so much, just use with your ears, and if you love it, you love it. And that's it. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to be updated with more videos in the future. Click on the like button under the video. And again, if you have questions, you can send me messages on Facebook or here to leave comments under the video. And that's it. I hope you enjoy. I hope this video was useful for you. And that's enough for today, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.